Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to SOSAWS. It's been like 7 months. I'm actually re-recording the audio for this whole video because Premiere Pro is a bitch. Anyway, if you don't know how this works, default starting location, all you get is your sniper, and it's not about speed, it's about creating entertaining content, and that's why all targets have to die with a single shot, with at least one, being conscious. Alright, now I'm going to enter the consulate garage, and I'm going to pick myself up a soldier disguise. So I'm going to go turn on this generator first. And now I'm going to go pull the fire alarm to trigger Klaus's evacuation. I'll be honest, the Marrakesh and Bangkok runs I did weren't the most flashy things ever. Not as good as I hoped, because they both have some long amounts of downtime, which is why part of the reason why I compacted all of these runs into one episode. The Colorado one I'm very proud of, as well as the Kaida one, but these two I'm less proud of. I'm still proud of them. They still took a while. And I also don't want to edit for different videos. So, I've gone through the tunnel, now I'm going to go over to the school, and I'm going to grab the army truck key for my escape.
Salute, soldier.
You're in. Good work, 47. Now to locate General Zaydan.
And now I'm going to go grab the key. And then we have a long period of waiting coming up, which is why I've fast forwarded this part. Alright, back to real time now. I'm going to knock out the guard on the stairs and hide him just around the corner, because the angle I've found, we kill them both on the stairs, and this guy can find them, so we've just got him out of the way. No one's going to find him there. And now we're going to run over and have another period of downtime while we wait for Klaus and Reza to finish their conversation. Now that they're finally on the move, I'm going to unpack my sniper and get ready. Could have shot them there, but I'm just going to wait for them to get a little further.
Both targets down. Now head towards an exit.
That's how you kill a man, by shooting him in the foot through another man's arm, who also gets killed. Very realistic. But don't remove that, though. Please.
Welcome to Bangkok.
Alright, on to
47.
Bangkok. This one also
Ken
uses
Morgan
a
has booked the
scripted
Queen
meeting.
Suite, but has yet to check in. You will
But
find him in and around the restaurant.
I think this one's
Oddly enough, Jordan Cross seems
got a
to be
little less
aware of
downtime,
his
and
presence.
the angle I found
Cross and the
I'm
class have
kind
set
of
up a
proud of,
recording studio in the Empress
because
Suite
I
on
was
the
trying to
third
shoot
floor.
through the back of
Private
Jordan with
security
a friend
around
of
Cross and his entourage is
Ken
highly
Morgan.
capable.
I couldn't find a
Still,
good angle for
I'm
that.
sure you can find your way into his inner circle.
Good
After all,
timing to do
today
this.
is Jordan Cross's 27th birthday. The age when rock stars die. Good luck, 47.
Alright, first off, we're going to run straight through the atrium. No time to waste. Back into the loading bay. We have to be really careful not to get spotted by this lady. She's kind of RNG. And we go into this back alley. I'm going to lure the exterminator. I'm going to run back into the atrium. I'm going to initiate the conversation with the manager. I'm going to run straight away and stop Ken Morgan before he walks any further. Because I need him to be in this position for Jordan to see him and then initiate the scripted meeting. I'm sure there's an intended way for this to happen, but I don't remember what it is. And if Jordan comes down here and he doesn't have like eye contact with Ken at that moment, it just won't happen. So I'm just going to bump into him for a really, really long time. Yeah, this is quite annoying. And now we see Jordan coming over.
Oh, bug swat. Cool.
And now I'm gonna go up to the Queen Suite to wait for them. Didn't have time to get 47's key card, otherwise I would have missed the timing on Morgan. But luckily, I can just use the sniper to open the door. I'm going to unpack my sniper rifle here, get ready to climb up. But then Naked with the Silva is going to come out into the so I have to wait for him to leave. And now I'm going to go into this top floor kitchen where I'm going to wait for the targets to come up. Another fast forwarded sequence. Alright, now we're finally in position. We're going to shoot them through this door. I'm just going to wait for Jordan to do this walk over to the side of Morgan. I'm going to shoot through both of them. And now it's off to the exit.
Both targets down. Now head towards an exit. Welcome to Colorado.
Now for the main
47.
event.
The militia has
Colorado.
taken up HQ at an old
So,
apricot farm.
I did use
and
the
appear to
lure
be
trick on
training
this
for a
one,
series of
but
coordinated
only
strikes,
once.
ranging from cyber
I didn't
attacks
do the
to
thing you may have
full
seen on the internet where
The
the guy
Shadow
just
Pride
lures all
appears
four
to
of
have
them
met
out,
specialists
like
and
way
radicals
out
from
in the
all
farm
over the map.
perimeter, and he just shoots
Mercenaries
through all
and
four of them.
terrorists, hackers
That's
and spies
kind of
joined
boring
by an
in my
unknown
eyes. It's
common
just a long
cause.
slog.
Satellite
It's
scans
not an
indicate that the command
interesting
room is
run.
below ground inside an old
But
tornado shelter.
I didn't
Only
believe this was
Rose appears to
possible
have
without
access,
using
however,
lure on
so to get
Parvati, which
inside,
is why I did.
you'll need to get creative.
But I think it's still a good run.
This environment
So
is
basically,
hostile and
I'm
highly
not
alert,
opposed to using
so tread
lure
carefully.
in these runs, as long
Good
as
luck,
it doesn't
47.
just make it trivial yet busy work-esque. That's really the point of this. So actually, this strat's really good. I successfully did it like 4 times, but Shadowplay deleted them for different reasons each time. But I finally got this one, so pick up the coin. That we need this for the lure. Noticed if you use a coin, they'll be in a state where they're always going to notice the weapon. Sometimes NPCs just like to ignore the gun because they don't care. But yeah, the coin is a good way to ensure they do. This guy almost notices me, but that's okay. He's just gonna run far away before he investigates. Now I'm gonna blast open this door.
You little...
So I lured this Spec Ops gun in here, so I can take his disguise to get close to the party, so I can lure her over to the house where all other 3 targets already end up coming over.
You know why I like weapons? I have to say.
What's this I hear about a training?
Look for any intruders, okay?
So I'm going to go into the barn and grab a pistol to use the lure. If you don't know how the lure works, it's basically an exploit where if an unarmed NPC is on their way to tell a guard about a weapon they found and they see you pick it up, they'll chase after you to make a comment to you about how that's not safe. So once they get close enough to make the comment, they'll stop following you, but until then, they will follow you till the end. But more specifically, I've discovered through this run, they actually follow your disguise, not you. They follow the clothes. So if you change your clothes, they'll just go to where the disguise bag was dropped, and then they'll point their face in the direction of where the gun was originally, or the coin, I'm not sure. But anyway, that's an interesting one, and I actually ended up using that on Hokkaido to my advantage.
Okay, whatever. Huh?
So as soon as she starts moving, I'm going to pick up the gun, and then she's going to start coming after me.
So I just found out that the plot is
Ideally, I would lure her all the way to the basement, but I couldn't do that without changing disguises, which is when I discovered she doesn't actually keep chasing you if you change disguise. I believe it does work if you change back, but anyway. I'm just going to have to lure her up to this point, which is good enough. So now, subdue this guy. Dump him in the box. And take his clothes. So now she's not actually coming after me, she's going to come up to this point where I will knock her out, and I'll get her into the basement afterwards.
You better know how to use that thing.
I have to knock out this guy as well. Move him to the box. Now I'm going to unpack my rifle and shoot the camera and open the basement door. I'm going to knock this guy out, put it in the box to my left, and then I'm going to drag the party into the basement. I'll be honest, I thought this was going to be the worst one in the entire series, but actually it wasn't that bad. It was not too much of a nightmare to make this work. Everything lined up really, really well. Like, I thought it was going to wait forever for Sean and Penelope to reach the house, but they reached the house just at the same time I do. So I'm going to lure Sean into the basement, Knock him out, and Dragon. Hokkaido actually ended up being worse for me because, of course, I have this stupid thing where I watch the opening cutscene every time just because it's a quote-unquote rule I made for this series, but I'm honestly just gonna let myself break whatever rules I want if it makes the run cooler, but for now that's how it is, and I kept messing up right on the very first guy, which infuriated me because the Kaido cutscene takes forever, so like, anyway. Sped up this part because we're just waiting for Penelope to get done with her cycle in here, and then we're going to knock her out and drag her into the basement as well. There we go. I think the basement was always going to be the perfect place for all of the pieces to line up together. So now we have the duty of lining up all the bodies, all three of these bodies, so that they have a spot of overlap where I can kill all three of them. And this is kind of annoying because dragging bodies, it gets better the more times you do the run. It's a little sloppy on this one though. That's not gonna work. Now there's that. And I drag one body on top, but no. I'm trying. This is just a mess, really. And the most important part of this run is to check your work. Make sure you are 100% sure by looking at the shades from the spot where you're going to be shooting right here that there is a spot that is guaranteed overlap of all three. And I wasn't 100% confident here. I thought Penelope might be slightly too high, which she might have been. So I'm just going to move her a little bit in front, and then I've got one. Right, 100% confident in the overlap. Now I need my briefcase to turn Ezra around. It works slightly better this way, as there's a chance that he might not see you and duck immediately. I mean, I don't think it helped even in this case, but I got him just before he ducked too low from his shock of seeing me. Also, he somehow didn't mentally set off the house alarm, which was actually surprising, but a good surprise. Alright, now to time to throw the briefcase. It's a short time window we have before he leaves. And there we go, all four in one shot.
Nicely done,
Now we
47.
take Sean Rose's body to the scanner.
Ezra Berg has been eliminated.
Also conveniently an exit right here. Everything lines up so well. Sean's body kind of blended in with the wall there, that's why I missed it.
It appears the door to the tornado shelter is protected by a biometric lock. To gain access, you need Sean Rose's body, or something equally convincing.
Alright,
To
onto the
Hokkaido,
Kaido.
47.
I'm also
The
quite
Gamma
proud of
Private
this one.
Hospital provides cutting-edge
It
medical
also
treatment
probably
for the
could
global
have
elite,
its own video,
outside
but
the law if
I just
required.
decided to cram it
The
all into
facility
one.
is partially run by an
This is
artistic
another one
member
that I
of
don't think is
Kai.
possible without
The
a lure.
AI oversees patient admission to various areas in the hospital,
It's probably
and even
possible to lure
participates in
her
some
and
medical
maybe kill
procedures.
her, like,
You will find
and
Eric
Soder's
Soders
on
in the
the
operating
theater
theater, undergoing a
level through
pre-surgery
one of the few
regenerative
glass
stem
doors you
cell
can,
treatment, a
but
highly controversial
I just
procedure, yet to
couldn't
be
be bothered to
approved
find
by
a way,
Japanese
so
authorities.
instead I
Yuki
killed her
Yamazaki
and
has
the heart
already
at the same
arrived.
time,
You'll find
which I
her in
think
her
worked
suite
out
or
to be
roaming the
really
restaurant and
cool.
spa areas of the hospital.
It's a really cool shot.
Soders is scheduled to be put under soon. Let us make sure he stays that way. Good luck, 47.
As part of the service here at Gamma, your personal robe has been outfitted with a radio frequency identification chip. The device will unlock and allow access to your personal suite. No keycards are
Alright, starting off, we're going to lure this guard in here so it can get his disguise.
needed at Gamma.
Hey, don't.
And I'm going to run through the kitchen and grab a coin, which is going to be used for my lure. There's coins in the medicine cabinet in 47's room, but I don't get to have any tools to open that, so this sniper does not work. Now, I'm going to go outside and back in and up to the morgue. So I'm doing all this setup while I wait for Yuki to get to the spot, which is where I'm going to start the lure. This all worked out really well. So I'm going to wait for doctors to turn around.
You want to know about medical trial? Oh, so it is true. The guy's had a mood-altering neurochip implanted in his brain. So how does it work? Does it work? Sorry, I just didn't have
Now I'm going to come into the security room, knock out this bodyguard who they added in him into, drop him in the closet, and he's actually going to come in useful later. So now I'm going to head down this hallway. I'm going to unpack my sniper. Yuki won't see this because she'll be too busy trying to follow the disguise once I set the lure. I'm going to put the briefcase in this sliding door. That's a useful trick. I don't see that much anymore, because this disguise isn't actually allowed back through that sliding door. Now, I can go into the spa, turn up the sauna, so that I have an opportunity to lure Yuki, as well as take out her bodyguard, the first one.
Yamazaki? No, that's the Yakuza lawyer. Well, okay, whoa. You know what? Maybe he should just let sleeping dogs lie. Okay, this is where I throw in the towel.
So knocking out her bodyguard here gets rid of him, for one, so he's not following her,
A bit of
and
privacy.
two, it drops
You
a
need to
gun,
back off now.
so I don't have to place my own for a lure. It doesn't really matter that much, but it's just interesting how all these things line up so well.
Okay. Hey, this is too much.
I'm gonna place the coin to guarantee that she sees the gun, because otherwise she really never does.
Okay.
As soon as she starts walking, I'm gonna pick up the gun and I'm gonna run back down the hallway. There's my briefcase, keeping the door open. And now I'm going to change disguises, so we're actually going to use the tech to our advantage. So now she's going to keep coming here, but I can go back. Because now she's following that disguise. I'm going to go back, knock out her second guard, who's lagging behind. And once I do this, all that's left is to hit a hard shot. And so now we're at the end of the video, and I'll just leave you here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.